Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for over 40 years. I'm going through the text again this year, asking Jesus to clarify for me, and then I write from that clarity. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. So let's get started. I'm reading from A Course in Miracles, chapter 14, section 2, The Happy Learner. And we're going to read 7 and 8, which completes this section. So, paragraph 7. The happy learner meets the conditions of learning here as he meets the conditions of knowledge in the kingdom. As all this lies in the Holy Spirit's plan to free you from the past and open up the way to freedom for you. For truth is true. What else could ever be or ever was? This simple lesson holds the key to the dark door that you believe is locked forever. You made this door of nothing, and behind it is nothing. The key is only the light that shines away the shapes and forms and fears of nothing. Accept this key to freedom from the hands of Christ, who gives it to you, that you may join him in the holy task of bringing light. For, like your brothers, you do not realize the light has come and freed you from the sleep of darkness. Oh God, she makes it seem so simple, doesn't he? We've made dark images in our desire for separation from God. The Holy Spirit offers us a light that shines away our dark images, and all we need to do is accept the light, and we'll be free of the world we made. We will know the real world. It is that easy because the world we made is not real. So we made nothing, and we are frightened of the nothing we made. The whole course is designed to help us accept who we are and where we are. How hard could this be? And yet, it seems hard. This could only be because we're still not sure we want the light. I asked myself this morning what it is I wanted instead of the light. What darkness am I treasuring above my freedom? It turns out it was a right to find my family guilty of leaving dirty dishes in the sink for me to clean. Oh, good grief. I think that I will just ask them to clean up after themselves. So I'm doing lesson 15 today. My thoughts are images I have made. I'm reminded that these thoughtless actions of my family are images I have made. I want to see the problem outside myself so that I'm not responsible for my own happiness. The ego wants to turn the guilt around to me. The thought is that I should be doing better than this. But it doesn't matter which direction I direct the belief in guilt, it's still not real. Guilt is not real, and I will not make it real in my mind. I see the error, and rather than judging myself, I'm happy to forgive it. There, it's done, and I'm at peace again. I did not ask my family to share my belief in guilt. I didn't tell them they were guilty and needed to do better. Instead, I remind them to clean up behind themselves. No guilt, just a statement. By not using them to carry my belief in guilt, I'm offering light instead. And this is how we awaken. We help each other by choosing light and letting others see that light so they learn to choose it. The ego was wrong when it insisted I was being unfairly treated, and those people needed to take responsibility for that. By accepting responsibility for my own choices, I became a light this morning. My enlightened thoughts and images of light are images of light I have made. Yay for me. So, paragraph 8. Behold your brothers in their freedom and learn of them how to be free of darkness. The light in you will waken them and they will not leave you asleep. The vision of Christ is given the very instant that it is perceived. Where everything is clear, it is all holy. The quietness of its simplicity is so compelling that you will realize it is impossible to deny the simple truth, for there is nothing else. God is everywhere, and his Son is in him with everything. Can he sing the dirge of sorrow when this is true? What an encouraging paragraph this is. We can do this. I know we can. a thought at a time for a while, and then a belief at a time until the ego construct falls apart. It truly is this simple. We are spirit, an extension of God. Nothing can change that. Our imaginative play at being separate and special did nothing to our true self. It remains as it was created. We remain as we were created. Our story of being something else, somewhere else, is just that, a story. It is a story we can discard as soon as we're ready. And A Course in Miracles is our guidebook out. We just need to follow the simple directions. It is filled with explanations as to what is actually happening. It explains that our thoughts are meaningless and that they made a meaningless world, but not to worry. God did not create a meaningless world, so it cannot exist. There, we're out of it. And Jesus is very gentle as he allows us all the time we need to adjust to the truth. No matter how long it takes us to accept this, we remain as God created us. And we forgive our foolish beliefs. And as we do so, our minds clear. And when it is completely clear, it is all holy. Isn't this worth the small effort we need to make? I think so. God is in everything, everywhere, and we are in God. So we are everything, everywhere. God is love, so we are love. Really, our only problem is one of identity. Right now, you probably identify as a body in a world of time and space. I know that I do, at least some of the time. But like me, you're learning to identify as God's Son, the Christ. It's good to remind myself of this often. I'm not a body, mind, and spirit. I am spirit only. Regardless of the questionable proof the ego offers, I am of the sons of God and can be nothing else. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, then please like it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And I'll be back soon with another reading. See you then.